to another edition of In the Spotlight with the Minnesota Magicians. I'm Jimmy Oladall, play-by-play voice of the Magic. The Magicians in action at Richfield Ice Arena this past weekend. A split against the Janesville Jets. A win on Friday night, a 4-1 victory as Brady Hepner starts the scoring. Braxton Collins, you can see him feed to the front of the net. Brady Hepner with a neat tip as he gets his 4th goal of his rookie season. The Magicians getting another goal in the first period. It's Matt Colford assisting Tony Uglum and Kane Dermott. You can see Matt Colford just kind of gather it in the slot, pull it to his forehand, and he rips it home. The Magicians up 2-0 after 1 period of play. In the second period, it's Tony Uglum on the rush, a little forehand backhand. Sam Becker and Taylor Brierly getting assists. And the Magicians getting their 4th goal in the second period. It's a power play goal, a little tic-tac-toe. Sam Becker from the left side scoring on the power play as the Magicians get their 4th goal. Mark Mikolas and Luki Laub getting assists as Sam Becker leads the NAHL in defensive scoring. In the third period, Janesville gets 1 goal from Brandon Schultz. Kind of an interesting situation. Joe Dibble, the head coach of the Jets, pulls his goalie with 8 minutes left in the third period while they were on the power play. So it was a 6-on-4, and the Jets get 1 goal in the third period. It was a 4-1 final as the Magicians win on Friday night. On Saturday night, the Magicians in action at Richfield Ice Arena again. The Magicians going down 1-0. It was a Drew Callen goal. Kyle Patava and Alex Smith getting assists as the Jets lead 1-0 after 1 frame. In the second period, Luki Laub getting a goal on the power play. Tommy Delaney and Sam Becker getting assists. Luki kind of didn't get all he wanted on the shot, but he does find twine as the Magicians get another power play goal on the weekend. Janesville adds 2 in the third, 1 from Dan Kusavoroy, Drew Callen and Kyle Patava getting assists, and then it's the Hill Murray native, or the Hill Murray alum, Zach Lavelle with an empty netter, Evan Fino and Brandon Schultz getting assists as the Jets win 3-1 on Saturday night. The Magicians finish the weekend with a split. Some notables: the Magicians 15-11, second place in the Midwest Division. They finished the month of October going 6-3 and extend their record against the Midwest Division lifetime 7-2-3 all time. Cool. Welcome back to In the Spotlight with the Minnesota Magicians. I'm alongside the bench boss, Tom Upton. Tom, a split against the Janesville club this weekend, a pretty good club.
Yeah, they're a good team. I thought they were very similar to us in the sense that they've got some guys that could skate well and make plays, and some good hard defensemen. You know, obviously you want to come out of there with 4 points. I thought that we played well enough both nights to earn 4 points, and sometimes, you know, that doesn't happen. But I was very proud of how the guys played both nights. You know, the first night we got up early there, and then I thought we let off the gas a little bit, which is something that we addressed. And, you know, the guys understand our expectation of how we play for 60 minutes, right? Like, whether we're down or up 4-0, we're going to continue to do the little things and play the way that we need to play to be successful. So we addressed that we didn't really do that in the third period that first night, and, you know, probably gave them a little bit of momentum going into Saturday. And then Saturday was a very good hockey game. You know, it was back and forth, a little blah towards the middle period there, not a lot of plays made, you know, very defensive on both ends. And then in the third, I was very happy with how our guys came out. 1-1 game. I thought we took it to them pretty well in the third. You know, they iced the puck a number of times. We were pressuring. Their goalie played very well. And then a little bit of a harmless rush, you know, ended up in the back of our net. We probably could have played that a little better from a defenseman and, you know, everybody's standpoint. But that's hockey. That happens sometimes. You know, I was proud about the guys competing to the end there. We pulled the goalie and had some good chances, possessed the puck during that 6-on-5. Obviously, they got a little bit of a bounce off the wall there and went in the back of our empty net. You know, you don't like to lose, but if you play like that most nights, you know, hopefully you're going to win hockey games. And it's all about the process for me, and I was very proud of the way we played both nights, and want to see us continue to play for a full 60 minutes like we did on Saturday.
Saturday night, it was kind of a zoo as far as the scout list. We had a third of the National Hockey League was in this building watching players. Yeah. Janesville, obviously the Magicians, you know, some young 96 and 97s, but I mean, a third of the NHL, that says a lot about the league.
Yeah, it's great. It's great for the North American League. It's great for our organization. Obviously, our location here is phenomenal. You know, for players wanting to play in this league, you know, there's scouts in this building every night, whether they're here to see us or here to see other teams that are coming through. So it's a pretty good opportunity to play in front of people. I think that that's helped us to get some of the players that we've gotten. And obviously, we want to continue to bring in some younger guys that are going to get that type of attention because it's all good for everybody. You know, when you have those types of guys in the buildings, whether it's Division I, Division III, NHL scouts, you know, the guys get used to playing in front of eyes, which they're going to have to do at the next level anyway. And it's just a very positive thing for everybody involved to have those guys in the building. So it's been, I was very happy to hear that. And as you know, that's not very different than a lot of games here at home for us. There's a lot of scouts in the building every night. Again, that goes from our organization, how we run things, I think. I think that if we didn't run things as well, they probably wouldn't come, but also our location, you can't beat it as far as scouting. So it's a very good thing. I was happy with that.
Kind of a midweek game here this week, Wednesday, up in the Iron Range against the Cloquet, a team that unfortunately no wins yet against, but you know, you play them 10, 12
yeah,
times
we play them a lot.
Yeah,
it's true. You know, they're a good team, very good hockey team, coached very well. They play extremely hard. I think the first time we went up there was a bit of an eye-opener for some of our guys, especially our younger guys. They took it to us a bit. And I told the guys after that game, I said, look, we're gonna continue to improve every week. Did we need to get better from that first time we played them? Yeah, we did need to get better, and we have gotten better. You know, the second time we went up there, believe it or not, I thought that it was probably our best game top to bottom as far as our detail and our systems, how we ran things, the way we played, our compete level, our physicalness. You know, they scored a power play goal that we were prepared for. We didn't block a shot. That happens. They made a nice adjustment on their second power play because I think we played that first one of theirs very tight. They scored a nice goal there too, and then we made one mistake 5-on-5, but there was a lot of positives to take out of the last game that we were up there for, and I think that the guys saw that. You know, I told them again, I said, look, have we gotten better since the last time we were here? They said yes, and I said, and we're going to continue to get better. And if we do that and we focus on that, we're gonna eventually have success in that building. But yeah, they're a good team and they're coached well. And you got to bring it. Got to bring it every time you play them. And I expect our guys to be even better this week than we were the last time we were there, and even better than we were on Friday and Saturday night of last weekend. That's our mentality, getting better every day. So if we focus on that, you know, and not focus on the wins and losses, it'll continue to take care of itself.
Another Central Division opponent this weekend, the Minot Minotauros. Magicians have had some success against the Central Division, 5-1. Minot's a physical team. Marty Murray always has a physical team. They block shots. They go to the dirty areas. You know, anything change? I mean, you played Janesville last weekend. They were a highly skilled, quick, fast team. Anything change heading into this weekend? No,
not for us. You know, we try not to focus on the other team. We just focus on us and what we do. You know, like I said earlier, whether we're winning 4-0 or we're losing 4-0, we're going to focus on us and how we play and do things. Obviously, you need to be prepared in different areas, which we will be, like we are every week. Our guys do a great job of preparation and listening and making sure that they make adjustments to the type of team that we're playing. But for the most part, you know, we don't really concentrate on the other team. We want to concentrate on ourselves and what we do. But yeah, Marty does a great job there. He's a great man, very good coach. They play extremely hard, physical, and I would expect our guys to match that compete level of theirs, match their physicalness, and also play to our strengths. You know, the fact that we can play the skill game, we could also skate and make plays. And if we do that, I think we'll be okay. But it should be two very good hockey games this weekend.
Jimmy Oladol alongside the bench boss, Tommy Upton. Before we go, I just wanted to bring up one of the defensemen on this team. He scored his first goal this weekend, but he's still got a bunch of points, 17 to be specific. He leads the North American Hockey League in defensive scoring. Fans from the Twin Cities know him from the Hill Murray days, obviously playing the state tournament, that kind of thing. But the play of Sam Becker's been unbelievable.
No, it has. I've been very, very impressed and very proud of him. He's come a long way in the first however many weeks and months that we've been together. You know, from a personal and a maturity standpoint, I think. You know, there were some mistakes made early on that he was held accountable for, just like everybody on our team. And he learned through those. He's gotten better through those. He's become a great leader in the locker room. I hear him talking all the time. He's been great on the bench, helping out the younger guys, and also, obviously, you know, he's a very talented player, very gifted with his ability. But I've been extremely proud of him as a person, and I think that's why you're seeing him stride a lot on the ice. You know, for me, if you take care of character stuff and how you conduct yourself, how you handle yourself. The hockey's so minuscule, it takes care of itself, you know, and he's a great product of that. But yeah, you got to tip your hat to him. He's done a great job of improving off the ice, improving himself in the locker room, on the bench. And his play has been great. You know, he's learned how to play within himself, play to his strengths. And that's what's going to get him to the next level. But very, very proud of him and very happy of him being successful. You know, that's great to see someone get rewarded to when they commit like that to every aspect of life and hockey. You know, and it was nice for him to score a goal. Obviously, I think I went down to the end of the bench and asked him if he wanted me to get the puck for him, just giving him a little bit of crap because he hadn't scored yet this year. He's an assist machine. But yeah, very, very proud of him, been very happy with him, and expect him to continue to take strides and get even better and better in the weeks to come.
Tommy, thanks for taking the time.
Thank you.
Welcome back to In the Spotlight with the Minnesota Magicians. I'm alongside alternate captain Matt Colford. Matt, a split over the weekend. Prior to that, a sweep over the Wings. 4 of the last 5 games have been wins. But talk about this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, we played a good Janesville Jets team. I think they're first place in the North Division. Very good players all around on their team. And thought we played very well this week. We took one on Friday, 4-1, and then played a very close game on Saturday, which we could have gotten either way, but we ended up losing.
The power play has been unbelievable. You're part of that power play. Last season, in 60 games, the Magicians scored 31 power play goals, already halfway there, just over a quarter of the way through the season. So obviously you guys have been having some success.
Yeah, I mean, we work really hard on it in practice to make sure things are right out there, and we move the puck pretty well. I think we got a lot of skilled guys on this team that can really make plays, and I think it's showing so far. We've been putting the puck in the net.
You kind of come back, or I shouldn't say come back, you had an injury earlier in the season, but the last couple of games it seems like you're back to your old self, getting points, getting involved, that kind of thing. What has the last couple of weeks been like? I think it's the last 2 or 3 weekends you scored.
Yeah, I mean, it's start off the season I was hurt a little bit, and coming back from that, I feel like I'm getting back into a groove now. And you know, the puck's been on my stick and good scoring opportunities, and it's been going in the net recently, so I'm pretty happy about that.
I know it's asking you about this is a little bit weird, but you get your 50th point. You're the all-time point leader. I know we've only played close to 80 games since the expansion. You're number 1. What's that like? Last season, 41 points, and you're coming into your own early on in the season here.
I mean, yeah, it's a big accomplishment, I think, for myself. I mean, I've had success, I think, so far. I'm hoping to continue that. And just last year, you know, as a rookie, the older guys kind of helped me settle in pretty well, and a lot of good players on that team that helped me be able to accomplish this, the points so far. And then I feel like this year I'm getting back on track and just hoping to continue staying strong, putting up points.
Wednesday, another battle against the Wilderness up in the Iron Range. For whatever reason, they're well, obviously they're a good team, but the Magicians, not a lot of wins. I mentioned to Tommy, you play them 10, 12 times a year, so plenty of time to improve on that. But how big is Wednesday?
Oh, very big game. You know, they're, I think, 2 points behind us right now in the standings. They beat us twice so far. I mean, going up there to Cloquet is always a tough place to play. They're a very good team, and hopefully we can crack them this time. This Wednesday will be a big win for us.
Most levels teams vote on their captains. You were a captain with the Breck Mustangs. You played 4 years of varsity there. You're named a captain here your 2nd season. Obviously, you're one of the leaders in this club.
Yeah, it's a big honor that the guys voted me captain. I feel like it's a big responsibility, and I feel like I have some leadership and knowledge from last year playing in the league as well. I think I can bring that to the team and help even the younger guys get accustomed to the league and succeed.
Chris Amsden's been one of the storylines the last couple of weekends. He's been, well, the last 3 wins, he was player of the game in each game. He's been stellar.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Vaughn went down with injury. He kind of just took the reins and said the job is his, and he's really stepped up for us big time, making big saves every night, and it's really helped the confidence of the team.
Talking about this weekend, Ate Tolvanen, goaltender last year with the Magic, an opportunity to play against him this weekend. Yeah,
you know, he's a very good goalie. We had him last year on the team, a really good guy, and hopefully we can squeak a few by him. It should be fun.
Minot's an extremely physical team. Every year, Marty Murray's had a club in this league. They're physical, they block shots. I talked with Tommy, they do all the little things. You know, anything change on your guys' end when you're coming up to play a gritty team? I mean, Janesville was pretty skilled last weekend.
Yeah, I mean, Minot's going to be a big and rough team, probably going to try to bump us around, but I think if our skating ability and speed, and it's going to be really big for us this weekend, you know, to try to push the pace of the game a little bit and get up on them and try not get rugged around by the big guys.
Kind of a player playing your role from last year is Kane Dermott. He's a rookie. He doesn't necessarily play that way. He's getting a lot of points. He's really involved. We see him in the power play unit. You know, you were kind of that guy last year. Kane Dermott's been a nice addition.
Yeah, definitely. Very good kid, Kane Dermott. Very good player out there. Just very skilled, puts the puck in the net. I mean, I've been playing on a line with him the last couple weekends, and it's very fun to play with him. Very good player.
Matt, thanks for taking the time.
Thank you very much.
Welcome back to In the Spotlight with the Minnesota Magicians. A big thanks to Tom Upton and Matt Colford for joining me. The Magicians play on Wednesday against the Cloquet Wilderness. That's up at the Iron Range in Cloquet. If you want to make the road trip, it's about 2.5 hours. No away broadcast. We're not going to have the call, but the Wilderness, you can get the home feed if you listen to the broadcast on fasthockey.com. So the game is still being covered on Fast Hockey, and you can check that one out on Wednesday. Friday night and Saturday night, the Magicians are back here at home. Last couple home games before the boys go off to Alaska and a couple other road trips. So kind of your last chance to see them at the beginning part of the month. Again, the Minot Minotauros both nights. Former goaltender of the Magicians, Ate Tolvanen, making his return. So that'll be an interesting one. Youth discounts are available. You can give us a call, 612-861-9356. I know we got 3 youth teams attending games this weekend. Also, if you attend the game, you get a ticket stub. You can bring the ticket stub to Champ Sports Bar in Richfield, and you can get a free flatbread. That's going to do it for another edition of In the Spotlight with the Minnesota Magicians. A big thanks to Tom Upton and alternate captain Matt Colford. So long, everybody.